Hey guys, what's up? Dr. Zleek here. Today we're looking at Dunes of Hazard, the next beginner track in Trials Evolution, from the main game of course. And we're looking to get 28.5 seconds for Platinum or lower if you want. Of course, 0 faults for these tracks. And let's take a look, shall we? So for this track I recommend the Phoenix. As always with most of the tracks up to the medium level, any bike, by any bike I mean Scorpion or Phoenix, will do justice for you. But for this track I recommend using the Phoenix. So for this track there's a lot of big jumps and stuff, so the key here is cutting down time in the air. And so what we first want to do is you want to lean back into this gas a little bit, and then you want to get that back tire down on this downhill ramp as soon as possible, just so you can kind of bunny hop off of it. Personally from here I usually go over the gas and just maybe tap right to the last second here, but you do want to land on this downhill part where the dirt is, so a little faster is like this. And you may see your biker compact just from the ground impact, but you don't really have to worry about that. So you saw there where I actually landed at that downhill part of the dirt. That's where you want to land, just so you can keep going immediately instead of worrying about jumps. And so from here, using that momentum, you'll want to go just a basic bunny hop off here. With speed though, you should be able to clear that pipe. I would aim on clearing that pipe and landing somewhere on this wooden platform. Alright, next jump, pretty easy. Basic bunny hop, even with speed, you probably don't even need a bunny hop again. You want to aim to land on the dirt. And this is one of the first jumps that you might want to practice a few times. It's not hard per se, but it is hard to get it to where you're not in the air very long. Basically the key is just to do a front flip and try to get as little air as possible. You actually want to land somewhere on this wooden platform right here to get your best speed. So the key is to get as much forward momentum as possible in that previous jump and try to get as little as air time as possible. There's ways of doing this that can make you practically just like fly on down here, but I'm not very good at that, but I'll just show you how I did it in my replay here. From here, just again, full throttle and use your speed. This is a pretty easy jump with your speed. You should be able to clear here. You want to aim for somewhere on this downhill section of the dirt. I usually land somewhere in the flat part, but if you land on the downhill, that's good because I have plenty of speed. From here, again, this jump, you do want to eliminate some air time, but actually if you get quite a bit, that's alright, because if you land somewhere on this dirt, that's good for the next jump. And you want to land somewhere, again, on the dirt downhill. You want to avoid the wooden platform here. You just want to try to get the most air possible. Your back tire will inevitably hit this big tire at some point during this jump, unless you get a tremendous jump or you get way too high. And then from there, you'll just want to try to make sure you lean back into your back wheel and then bunny hop off this wheel again just to get that extra jump. And then your back tire should probably hit around here somewhere, and then you'll just want to push your head over the finish line to get that quick finish. So altogether, it'll look a little bit like this. Forward, back. The bunny hop and the front flip just because. I usually land going into my front tire just to lessen the blow. Front flip, land on this dirt part. The bunny hop, clear that pipe. Do your base jump, don't even bunny hop, land on this part. Try to get a little air. I let go of the gas, but I don't really brake, and that was a bad decision. Didn't get enough momentum really. So see me land again down here on this flat part. And you'll see me roll up here, land on the dirt, just bunny hop off that tire, and then whip my head over. That's pretty much what it looks like. That's 28.78 seconds, so that's just shy of the platinum medal, but I can show you my replay, which is 26.389 seconds, and hopefully I'll give you an idea of what you need to do to get a better time. So this is ranked 1383 with a time of 26.389, and of course no faults. So we'll take a look at the slow motion first. So I actually do use the Scorpion on this, so I prefer the Phoenix, but I guess the Scorpion is what I use on this one. So you see me, it's still the same basic concept though. So you see me get on the downhill ramp, do those flips, land here. I lean very far forward and let go of the gas pretty early. Again, pretty unnecessary front flips. Land pretty far down the hill, but that's alright. Use the momentum, clear that pipe pretty easily. Again, on the downhill, I do hit that wood a little bit, that's okay. Let go of the gas and lean forward just to flip on down to that wooden part down here. Land a little early, but that's alright. And just keep going up this pipe. I let go of the gas pretty early just so I can get it down. With the Scorpion, you do have a higher top end speed, so you want to treat that a little bit differently. and that's probably like my best time is getting my head up there really fast. So again, I recommend the Phoenix, but if you want to use Scorpion, I guess you can do it too, as mentioned or as seen here. So again, with these tracks, I'm just going through all the tracks in order from beginner to the hard tracks. I've already done all the extreme tracks in the main game, and then I'll probably work on the DLCs that I've platinums on. I've been trying to platinum the last 2 tracks in the Big Sands DLC because I'm still missing those. But it might be a while before those tracks come out. If you want to see the 2 tracks I do have platinum in that DLC, just let me know, and I'll make sure to get working on those for you. And as always, just tweet at me if you want anything done, whether it's the trials or another game. And I'll see you guys next time.